and today I'm here to react to the Season 2 trailer of Love 101, aka one of my favorite shows of 2020, and just one of my favorite shows, period. I didn't even know that the trailer was out yet because I've been operating in waiting for the sex education trailer for so long, and that didn't come out till literally a week and a half before the season's gonna premiere. So I was just like not even thinking that Love 101 was gonna have a trailer, or if they did, it was gonna be not anytime soon, like more towards the latter half of the month, towards its release date. But one of you commented, shout out to Limelight, commented and was like, hey, are you gonna react to the Love 101 trailer? And I was like, the what now, excuse me? So I found it on Netflix and I am so excited to watch it and find out what's gonna happen. I am so excited that this show did not end on a cliffhanger that didn't get to be resolved, because my gosh, do I need to find out who was at that door at the end of season 1. Do I need to find out so bad. That's Ishik, I recognize her back. I thought they got expelled them. I'm gonna have to rewatch the season. Oh, gross. They're like serving him? Oh, but Ishik isn't, just the rest of them? They all look so much older, I feel like. Ugh, that guy sucks. Oh, they cut her out? What? Wait, so did they make a deal to protect her or something? I'm confused. Because what would the deal be? No, it can't be her versus them. I'll be so sad. Was that Ishik? Who was that? I gotta learn how to say all their names again over. Sorry, too. Look at her hair. It looks so 90s, so cool. Deserves what? What are they protecting her from? Oh, that would be amazing. Amazing. Alright. Oh, final season. That makes sense. Is he gonna have a love interest? No, don't get mad. My favorite couple. Interesting. He's boxing. Is it even a Netflix show if someone doesn't box? What the? Oh my gosh, it looks so intense. Who is it? I mean, they did such a good job casting them, but the thing is, that could be anyone from the back. You know what I mean? Like Ishik and Ada look like they're adult actors, look just like them. Like it's actually like really amazing how well they did it. But like that could be anyone. Like the vibe of the suit was giving me, I can't even like, I gotta learn how to say all their names all over again. But then the hair was giving me Kareem vibes. So I gotta learn how to say all their names over again. I'm so sorry. But the suit was giving me like him vibes, but then I'm still not sure about Sinan. Like, does he die? Like, I think we've all been operating under the idea that one of them doesn't make it to the future, and obviously something happens that tears them apart. And right now it seems like Ishik is on the outside. For some reason, they're protecting her from something, it kind of sounds like. Or they're like, we'll do this as long as like Ishik's not a part of it or something like that. And that could be like a catalyst for like she's already on the outs, but then it seems like what's the big thing that tears them apart from like their lives? Because I've always said that's like the really sad thing is like they had these plans of like, this is what we're gonna do, we're gonna like live our lives the way we want, we're gonna be friends with who we want, we're gonna be in these relationships, and obviously we know that those don't come to fruition. Like Ishik and Sinan, it seems like haven't seen each other, none of them have seen each other in a while, but Ishik and Sinan haven't talked, and I almost think definitely something happened to Sinan, just the way I remember the season kind of ended with Ada being like, said something about like, like you can talk about something like that made Ishik really sad, and I just feel like there's a chance that like he doesn't make it, and I think it would be even sadder if he didn't make it in trying to protect her, like if something happened, which could be that fire that we saw, since we know for a fact from season 1 he's not great about taking care of himself, especially in terms of his health. So that fire scene has me a lot worried, but then also that scene of Kareem being like, this won't be a world where Ishik's lose and the principal wins. So I'm wondering what exactly, like, it looked like there was like ambulance lights or something going on there. So like I don't know. I just don't know what's going to be this thing that tears them all apart, because it makes me incredibly sad that like I'm going to have to watch them fall apart basically. Like I hope they get back together as adults, and like I hope my ships get to sail. But I think Ada's married to someone else, like definitely has kids with someone else. Someone is living out on a farm somewhere. The house that like they did all this planning and bonding in is literally about to like sink. I'm amazed that they were able to get like the 2 seasons and wrap it up. I think that's going to be really awesome to be like, this is a contained story. And that's what I wish truly Netflix would do more, instead of like getting these series and then canceling them after like 1 or 2 seasons before they're able to finish. I wish Netflix, and I wish a lot of streaming services would do this, but I think Netflix is kind of the one that people most talk about because they're the most at canceling shows after a season. I wish they would do a thing where maybe they greenlight a show for 2 seasons, or like if a show gets 2 seasons, then you automatically get at least like one, even if it's just like an hour special to wrap things up. You know, I think like I wish we had that with Spinning Out and stuff. So this just makes me happy, even though it is the final season. I'm also confused because of the love interest. Because the funny thing is that character, I remember if you go on the Love 101 Wikipedia, it says that like the I don't know who it is, but somewhere in Turkey like was like, this character is coded as gay and like we don't like that, and was trying to be like that it shouldn't be allowed to show here, is the gist I got from it. The court was basically like, nah, like people can watch it and there's no really hints at like this character being gay at all, which I didn't get any hints either. I think it's just because he didn't have a love interest in this season when all of the other ones did. But now it looks like he definitely has a love interest, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't mind him getting a love interest, but I just, since this is the last season, we're probably only going to have like 8 episodes or something, and there's so much that needs to happen to get us to where they are now. Like, I want them to make up as adults and like have that all resolved, but we also have to see how they kind of fall apart and fade as teenagers. Like, I don't want to add a new character in now that I have to care about, you know? Like, I know that sounds like harsh, but I just feel like this isn't like Stranger Things where I'm going to get 2 more seasons, so okay, I'll get attached to Max, or like, okay, I don't care that we're taking time away from someone's story to tell me this story because there's going to be more time to explore it. Like, I just don't know how I feel about that. I am excited that we saw the teachers. I don't know where exactly they stand, but I hope they get married. Like, I don't think they ever really talked about in the future what it was like what happened to the teachers, because the teachers would be like, oh gosh, if they're in their like 30s, 40s, the teachers would be in their 50s probably. So it'll be interesting to see if we see them appear at all, because I would like to think that they were successful in doing their matchmaking and getting these people who clearly seem to care about each other together. I think it'll be interesting that the principal is still around, because that guy definitely rules with an iron fist. Like, you can't make students polish your shoes and serve you tea or whatever he was having them do. Like, that's so just a blatant abuse of power. And it's a lot of like confusing things that I'm like, give me this season now so I can figure this out, because especially like if it just seems like so much of like the 4 of them against Ishik, and not against in a way, but like, you know, when you do that thing, or like you see that thing in TV shows where it's like, I'm gonna like shut you out or ice you out or like act like I don't like you to protect you. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from that. Of like, they know something about Ishik, or we know Ishik has like the home life that like her parents expect a lot from her, and she's kind of the one that they've always said is like the good one, even though they're all good, but like she's the one that, you know, gets them to do their homework and like wants to go to school events and stuff like that and have just kind of like the normal school experience, whereas they're just more like wanting to like make a cash business on the side or not even show up to school or stuff like that. So I wonder if maybe like Ishik's college prospects get threatened by the principal. I'm thinking that what this season's gonna be like is they're kind of going in thinking, or even the principal's thinking, like, go after the weakest link being Ishik. She's got a stable family life. She is on the track for like good grades. Like, it's all gonna hurt her more if she gets expelled, if she gets in trouble, something like that. Like, it's easier to go after her. And I think they're gonna rally and be like, we have to protect her without telling her. And I think what the season's going to be about is realizing as they realize, like the four of them, Ishik is a lot stronger than they kind of think she is. And I think that'll be really great because, I mean, she's the one that was kind of able to get this group together and get them, you know, to actually do things. And I think they've all been very good influences on each other, but I think Ishik is kind of the core of that. And we even see that as adults now. She's the one that invites them all to come back and, you know, hang out again, kind of reconnect. And I'm just really interested to see what that's going to be like. I feel like there's going to be a lot of tears, but I truly, truly hope it has a happy ending. Like, I don't know. I feel like Sinan's dead, guys. Like, I'm getting the feeling, the flashback to every episode I would watch where I'm like, dude's dead. And I feel like it's going to be so sad. So I feel like it's going to be a bittersweet ending. But I'm excited nonetheless. So if you have seen the trailer and have any thoughts, theories, predictions, if you notice something that I missed, because it was a lot of like quick scene, quick scene, quick scene, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. Also make sure this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys for the season 2 premiere. Bye!